Sunman Patu, king of YouTube. I ran into this brother who has a powerful idea that he wants to share with you, and he wants to get your feedback on his idea and possibly some names of the organization that he's interested in starting. First of all, brother, what's your name?
Peace. This is Prince of the People, Makabak. M-A-K-A-B-A-K. What we're trying to do here is we're trying to develop. You know what it is, right? We're trying to develop. We're trying to develop the broadcast. We're trying to develop a way to go ahead and say what we have to say to each other. You understand what I'm saying?
You mean as a people, as what? As a world, as a planet?
We are a people. We're not necessarily the world, but we are a whole world. So yes, the planet. Those of us on the planet that want to recognize each other and have the opportunity to show each other that we are there. My dude D-Light is going to be coming to your neighborhood. What we need is for y'all to just send y'all comments in, y'all suggestions in. When y'all see us on YouTube, y'all see the show on YouTube, it's going to be some reality. We're going to be coming straight to the neighborhood, getting y'all opinions, getting y'all voices, getting y'all ideas, sending the messages, broadcasting the messages to the others. Alright? This is what we're going to do.
Okay, so the message is what exactly? Like, what's the premise of your show? What's the topic? What kind of things do we expect to see when we see your show?
When you see our show, what you're going to see is going to be nation building, because it's time to build a nation. It's time for us to formulate the strategy properly. It's time for us to not remain divided and splintered. It's time for us to come together and exactly do what we're trying to do. Do what we're setting out to do. Do what most of us have been setting out to do. So now, since it's time for us to do it, let's go ahead and just get it popping. Can we do that?
What kind of goals? What kind of goals? Yeah, like what do you want to accomplish by the TV show? And like organizing the people. What's the end goal? What you want to accomplish out of all of this?
The end goal is liberation. What else is there?
What does that include? You like I'm a funny interviewer because like I push my interviewees to maybe think outside the box.
Good.
I ask some questions that people wouldn't ask them. Like, in other words, what does libertad include? I know it includes freedom. You know what I'm saying?
That means knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. That means the ability to be aware of what's going on, observation. It means to be able to. Alright, let's break it down simple. How many of you know that you're slaves? Do you know that you're slaves? Do you know that you're oppressed economically, individually, and yet communally? Do you know that you are guided systematically, community to community? How is it possible that people across the world can dress, look, and act and identify the same way as people across another? It's systemized, alright? Because we know it's systemized, we have to be able to use what is actually there, infrastructure, the architecture that's already there. We don't want anarchy. We just want to be able to use the infrastructure that's already there to bring about what should be rightfully there, which is one voice for the people, a unified voice for the people. I'm not just talking about a voice of change, even though that is a good start. I'm talking about for people everywhere who really know what we are talking about. Really know what we are talking about. People everywhere to begin to focus in together, whether prayerfully, through your physical action, whatever it takes. Just begin to focus yourselves together as a massive cloud of witnesses, so that we can begin to possess what is rightfully ours.
You sound like you tired or you angry or something like that. And when I say anger, I don't, just whatever it is. I hear something. When you say rightfully ours, like that's like a sense of entitlement.
I feel resolved. I feel like when the people are more informed, they will become more resolved to get back what is rightfully theirs. I don't think that people should be continually misled. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that people should continue to, lift up false idols. So go ahead and find some new ones, or at least some real truths in your lives, so that we can break the yokes, break the shackles, you know, and be free. I mean, what else is it?
So what you want to do? Get a show on YouTube or something like that?
We're doing several different things, right? Because we know that we have to work to the people, and the people are who it's about. It's not about, you know what I'm saying, a one-man show. It never is. How can it ever be? All right. So what we're doing is we're going to make sure that we apply our collective minds to bring about the resolution, the trifecta, the resolution, evolution, revolution.
When I listen to you,
Yes.
with my mind's eye,
Yes.
I know exactly where you're going with that, with the collective thought concept. And I don't know if a lot of people realize that's powerful. You can move planets with the power of collective thought.
This is what I've heard.
You know? So, whether the people...
Or move people to other planets.
Yo, all I can say is you have an idea. Now it's time to get that show popping. So, what you're asking for is ideas for the name of the show, the channel on YouTube or whatever?
This is correct. This is correct. We want y'all to send in your comments for what we should name the show. Alright, that way y'all know what it is. The more y'all send in your comments, the more y'all we know is there. And that's what it is. You understand where I'm coming from? And then we're going to put it out there and let y'all know what the show is called. And then we're going to continue to update y'all on the progress. Alright? Now, we're not trying to overthrow no government. It's not what this is about. We're just trying to make sure what is right is right.
It's that time, huh?
Yes, very much so.
Alright, cool. I appreciate that interview.
Peace.
You know what I'm saying?
Prince of the people.
Yeah, man, no doubt. Oh, yeah, how they contact you? Is there any way you want people to contact you yet, or that's at a future date?
You can contact me at princeofpeace@gmail.com. That's Prince, PRINCEAHPEACE @ gmail.com. Peace.